Hi, this is Renee from the Word is Art Gallery, and today we're going to have an interview with one of our artists, Jora Nelstein. Hi, Jora.
Hello, Renee.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I'm going to ask you a few questions, just so we can get to know you and have your audience get to know a little bit about your art and a little bit about you. Okay. All right. I know that you're Dutch and you're from the Netherlands.
Correct.
How long have you lived in your home country, and why did you leave, if that's okay to ask?
I was born in Amsterdam,
Okay.
and then when I was 6 years old, my family moved to South America, and we spent around 3.5 to 4 years in Suriname.
Where's Suriname?
It's in between the two Guianas, and in the south it borders Brazil. So it was very tropical, very lush, very colorful. It was great.
Sounds wonderful.
And I guess I was 11 years old, and then we moved back to Holland.
Great. So I understand that you have a wonderful dance background,
Yes.
and you studied and taught and danced in Europe and the United States and New York. Can you
Yes,
tell
I
us a
did.
little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I went to the dance academy in Arnhem, in Holland. That's near the German border. I studied there, and I danced a little bit. You know, I did a lot of television. I wanted to make some money because I wanted to go to New York. Because as a dancer, New York is the place to be.
Of course.
And so in my early 20s, I moved to New York, and I think I had $500 on me, and
Wow.
the attitude like, we'll see how long this is going to last.
Ah.
And 15 years later. And there I danced with different choreographers and different companies. One of the companies, Bilty Jones, Arnie, Zane dance company. And I also taught a little bit, and in between dance jobs, I used to go back home and taught courses, jazz.
Oh, was that your main focus in
Well,
dance?
no,
or-
I always trained ballet. I had
Okay.
classes every day, mostly from Maggie Black, a ballet teacher. And then I went and rehearsed modern. I danced modern.
And do you still dance today? Do you?
No, only at home with my daughter.
Oh, well, that's still dancing.
Yes.
That's still dancing. We're avid fans of So You Think You Could Dance, John and I. So we love the show, and I'm always intrigued. How little you could start a career in dance.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how old were you again when you
I
started?
think I was 11 when I started.
Okay, and you.
I wasn't even that young.
Ah, okay. Sounds good. All right. So I know that you were very fortunate to be raised in surroundings that appreciated the arts. Was there someone or something in particular that inspired the direction that you went into when you took up art?
Yes, so indeed I was fortunate enough to be raised in a family and that really appreciated the arts. My dad used to paint a little. My mom was always busy in the house arranging things, making things beautiful. So the interior design aspect of it, and very visually. I have a sister who paints. I have a brother who used to be a musician and who sculpts.
It's fabulous.
And then also in the work that I'm doing now, I'm a script supervisor in the film business. And I work with the director, Jake Scott, who's a great artist. And he inspires me, supports me, helps me. So at one point he said, Jora, if you want to do abstracts, why don't you start small? Because he saw my hesitation into doing abstract work. And so I started small. So for instance, this little painting here, it's called Inspired by JS, which is Jake Scott. So this was my first abstract work, very, very small. So, I dared doing that.
I love the colors, and I even see a dance movement going
Some
on
kind of
in
movement,
there.
right?
I could see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, no, that's great. And he also introduced me to some great artists. He buys me books, I buy him books, we talk about it.
Oh, how wonderful.
Peter Doig, he's a fantastic artist, and Gerrit Richter, who he shows me the courage of working and doing, and not for me necessarily not the end product, but the road to it. It's a challenge.
Yes.
It's just fantastic.
It's very hard to continually be inspired to do art.
Yeah.
We always need that inspiration from somewhere, someone, something,
Yeah.
to just keep us motivated and going and in a fresh new direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know that when you first brought your art into the gallery, it was very figurative,
Yeah.
and I loved it. So is this one of your figures?
Yes, this piece here I actually made for my wonderful friend Belinda Nugent, and who has been an inspiration and great supporter, and I just love her. I cannot live without her.
Oh,
I've known her for at least 25 years, I think. And I actually started painting because when she got married to her now husband, Rodney Nugent, they had a big loft in a big warehouse that needed to be decorated. So all the friends, all the dancer friends, we all came together, and my part was they had huge pillars in the space and they had to be covered up. So we went down to the garment district and I bought lining, the inside of coats, lining, because it was cheap, nobody had money. And that's how I started painting, basically.
Really?
More seriously. Although I always drew and painted just a little bit, but that's because once I saw them, people really liked them. I saw how people reacted to them. I got lots of compliments, and I was like, oh, this is fun. Maybe I should continue this more seriously. So that's basically what I did.
wow. You just never know where it's going to come from. The beginnings, I love it. It's exciting.
Yeah. And then also this piece here, I made it together with my sister, Cassandra Bertels.
She was just recently here.
She was recently here
Yeah.
and together, which was just fantastic to do. It was
I
so
bet.
much fun. It was
The
so much
collaboration
fun.
could be very exciting.
Yeah. It's C&J, Cassandra and Jora.
Yeah.
And because normally we're always on the phone or email or chat, show each other the piece we're working on, and in the pieces in progress. I don't like this, I like that, why don't you do this, or this is great, don't touch this, and it goes back and forth. It's
You're very lucky to
very
have her.
lucky.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
so wonderful.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
So, what do you see yourself wanting to achieve in the next few years regarding your art? Do you have a specific direction that you want to take it?
Painting,
Okay.
growing, exploring,
Okay.
and it's only recently that I started sharing my work with the public. I always painted just for myself. I had paintings always at my place, seen by friends, of course,
Yes.
and sold here and there just to friends, never went out to try to sell it, gave them away to silent auctions, schools, and but the gallery is actually the first place I'm really showcasing my work, and I love it.
Yes, we do too.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. And so now for me, it's all about sharing the work. I want to sell my work, I want to share my work, I want people to see it, and of course it would be great if I can be seen at more galleries.
Of course.
Which is great. And then of course the ultimate gift is when you sell a piece.
Yes.
Which is great. But I will always, no matter what, I will always paint. I will always paint.
Good. You found your little niche there, and it's great. And
Yeah.
your passion, I know I can't live without my art, so I totally
It's a must.
understand that.
Yeah.
Well, we loved having this interview with you, getting to know you a little better, and we love having you at the gallery.
Thank
so
you.
thank you so
I
much.
love being here. Thank you, Renee.
You're welcome. See you next time. Bye.